Hey everybody, it's Eric, 80s Horror Man here, and welcome to day 15 of my 31 Days of Horror. First, I'd like to apologize because I realized that I did not give the victim in my yesterday's 31 Days of Horror a rating. So, for the victim, I decided to give it 7.1, well, 7.5. 7.5 out of 10 for the victim. So, that's my rating for that movie. But anyway, today, welcome to day 15 of my 31 Days of Horror. Today I'll be doing a movie that was done in 1981. And it's another classic slasher 80s horror movie that some people may not seem to care for. And but I actually don't mind it. I mean, it's actually not really too bad of a slasher 80s horror movie. And that's Final Exam. Now, this movie, it starts off with like a couple making out in the car, and next thing you know, the girl hears the noise saying, "Go outside and check it out." So he goes outside and check it out, doesn't see nothing. Next thing you know, decides to get back to making out with his girl, and all of a sudden, a killer jumps on their car and ends up stabbing them, both of them, through the windshield. Then over at the Lanier College, a group of college kids are getting ready for their final exam, and apparently there's like a shooting going on over at that college, but turns out that shooting was actually a prank pulled out by one of the pranksters and one of the main jocks over at the college. So all of a sudden, the same killer that killed that boy and girl in the car ends up showing up at the college and ends up continuing his murderous rampage. So now these students are being picked off one by one by this killer, and now they have to find a way to survive against this killer. So that's pretty much the synopsis of this movie. The only thing about this movie, it does not give out the details on the killer at all whatsoever. Like, we don't know what his background is, and we don't know who he is. So that's the only thing in this movie that we do not know about this killer. We don't know anything about him. So it does also have special features. It's got audio commentary with the cast members and interviews with the cast members and the theatrical trailer. So that's pretty much it for the special features. But again, I know this movie does not get mentioned a lot, and that people don't seem to care for this one, and that people may not like it. But like I said, I actually didn't mind it. I thought it was actually not bad of a 80s slasher horror movie. So, out of a possible 10, I give this movie like 6.5 out of 10. Because, again, it's actually not that bad of a slasher 80s horror movie, but some people may not seem to like it and don't care about it because this movie doesn't get mentioned or brought up a lot. But it's actually not too bad of a 80s slasher horror movie. So, again, 6.5 out of 10 for my rating on Final Exam. Alright, guys, so that's it for my 31 Days of Horror on day 15 on the movie Final Exam. What do you guys think? Have you seen this movie before? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this movie, if you've seen before or not. Also, like and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for some more videos for the 31 Days of Horror. Later.